Are you wondering which kind of milk you should be drinking? This video is about dairy. We're not talking about any of those milk alternatives. As far as we're concerned, if it didn't come from a breast or udder, it's not milk. Most people agree milk is good for your bones with its calcium and vitamin D, but with so many different kinds, whole, skim, reduced fat, low fat, how do you choose the right milk for you? Like most food, milk has three parts: fat, carbohydrates, and protein. The first part to consider is milk fat. Each kind of milk has a specific percentage of fat, and while it's important for nutrition and growth, more fat means more calories. Half and half has twice the calories as whole milk, and whole milk has twice the calories as skim. So if you're trying to cut down, keep that percentage in mind. Also, because milk comes from mammals, not plants or fish, its fat is mostly saturated. Remember this from our video? Though research is showing that saturated fat might not be so bad for your health, the USDA says to keep it under 10% of your calories. For the average person, that's about 20 grams per day. Have you ever eaten a pint of ice cream? That was 40 grams, so 2 days worth. Whoops. If you like adding things like cream, butter, or cheese to your meals, you could easily go over the limit. For kids, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that toddlers drink whole milk until they're 2, then switch over to skim. This cuts down on extra calories and saturated fat. But the science here is changing too. Some researchers have noticed that kids who drink whole milk are thinner. They might feel full longer and snack less. The other thing to consider when choosing milk is the carbohydrates or sugar. The sugar in milk is called lactose. To digest lactose, your digestive system has to make an enzyme called lactase. Through most of human evolution, adults didn't make lactase because only babies drank milk. But about 10,000 years ago, something changed. Some humans learned to domesticate cows and evolved to digest lactose as adults. But not everybody has this genetic trait. Many of us still become mildly sensitive or even severely intolerant as we get older. And this sensitivity is often hereditary, so may run in your family or racial group. Lactose intolerant people tend to have an easier time with yogurt, kefir, or hard cheeses. These have bacteria that break down some of the lactose, but to drink milk or eat ice cream, they may need to take a lactase supplement. They can also drink any of the milk alternatives, which are dairy-free, so have no lactose. Finally, milk has unique proteins called whey and casein that help you stay full and maintain muscle. Some wonder which milk has the most protein. But actually, all kinds of milk have the same amount, 8 grams per cup. This is an advantage that real dairy has over milk alternatives, which only have a gram or 2. Sometimes, parents ask pediatricians about milk protein allergies. These are pretty rare. They only show up in 2% of babies, and most outgrow it. Be careful not to confuse protein allergies in infants with adult lactose intolerance. They're different. So, that's it. When choosing the right milk for you, consider calories, saturated fat, and how sensitive you are to lactose. You're ready to eat a little healthier. Thanks for watching and enjoy.